And that's not even the scene.
No, that's the closest. That's the closest I could find, and that is crazy right there. And these pirates come out and they start teleporting, shooting lasers,
doing combos,
and announcing everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
My selection slice.
I already know which character it is by just you saying that.
Oh yeah, they're talking about my selection slice. And by the time they had one character come in talking about my Frankie Flamethrower, and I was like, I was just sitting up there. I was like, oh, okay. I just started. People, it was so much utter chaos going on. I just started laughing. I don't even know, and I don't think I was laughing because I was actually finding it funny. I was just kind of going insane. I was like, it was like I was like the end of in the mouth of madness. I was just, movie, yeah, I was just
Southern King.
That was me. I was just sitting up there just laughing. I don't know what's happening. I was like, okay. You know, I have this ritual that I do. It seems to happen every year where there will be a movie that comes out of nowhere. And it's the number one, at least number two movie, competing with some of the biggest blockbusters out there of the weekend. Biggest movie of the weekend, or one of them. And that movie is usually an anime that I have not watched, know nothing about, but sometime during the weekend, I'll get my ass up and I'll go to the theater and I will sit there and be confused the whole time. Surrounded by people having a great time like this man right here. Today was one of those days. There is this show out there, which is also one of the biggest mangas in history. One Piece. I'm sorry, excuse me.
It's the biggest?
It's the biggest, officially.
I always thought it was Dragon Balls.
No, it's this right here. See, I'm already messing up, y'all. One Piece. It's a manga that's been going on for years. Don't even try to catch up. Don't. I see some people out there right now. I'm gonna have to go and check out this One Piece. If you saying that right now, no, don't do that shit. You will never catch up with this. We're talking about thousands of issues or episodes or chapters of this manga right here. Just be like me. Just sit up here and be stupid with it, because you'll never catch up with this. And if you do, you're gonna be in your deathbed still reading this shit. You might make it to the last issue. And by the way, they'll still be going. Yeah. The end. and then another issue will come out.
I love it. I can't die until I read the last issue. To be continued. No.
But they had this movie, One Piece. One Piece film Red. Let's switch it to Red. One Piece of film Red came out. Now, a lot of people might know about One Piece through the anime that comes on Toonami.
I think they're redoing Toonami because you can watch it in Funimation or Crunchyroll right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, I used to see it on Toonami.
Toonami. Yeah. Now, that's the thing with this. I've seen a few episodes on Toonami and didn't really know what was going on, but I did catch up on the story a little bit at that time. I've watched about 7 or 8 of these episodes here. Now, I haven't watched in a while. Last time I watched it, those 7 or 8 episodes, which, again, here's the intro to the show right here that is on Toonami.
Wealth, fame, power. Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, attained this and everything else the world had to offer.
So that's the English dubbed intro for one of the seasons of the show.
The first one.
Okay, now when I was watching, I don't know what season I was watching. There's a lot of them. But I was when I was watching those episodes, what I got at that time, it was the struggle between pirates, royal elites, and low-ass fish people. They were like the of that world or something.
Oh,
you know?
Shit, not bad. I'm surprised.
So I know I caught it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I watched some episodes, and because one of the things, I'll tell you, one of the things that made me watch was the fish people had caught this shit talking royal. I think he was a prince, and they caught his ass, and they were saying, "Listen, man, we just want to talk. We'll be cool with you. We'll let you go, but we need you to just kind of help us out and go back and tell your people up there that we're not as bad as they say we are. Can you do that?" And the guy turned around in his true nature. "Why should I? You're just a bunch of stupid fish people." And they're like, all right, you staying down here.
Yeah, so you watched one of the latest seasons, post time skip and everything. So recent.
Okay,
So it's recent.
so I have seen some of this, and so so everything that I just told you is not in this movie at all. None. Not a trace of what was in that season. I said that's the reason why I got up. I said, oh shit, I can go see One Piece. I got it, man.
I'm gonna go hang out with the pirates.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go see an old map.
Yeah,
my compass doesn't work.
I'm gonna go see the struggle of the fish people. Yeah, you know what? I'm an ally now. You know, shit, I'm part of the movement. You know, I said I can go see this. I know all about One Piece. Bullshit. I went in there and they flipped this thing completely on me. I've been to Japan. It's just like that. That's one thing I can say. That's how I relate. Japan is just like this.
One Piece film, Red.
Yes. Okay, so as these discussions go, it's not a review because I went in there this morning and watched the movie. There were fans in there, and I'm not going to sit up here and try to review something that people obviously love and enjoyed very much. I mean, the thing has a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, so this is definitely, you know, a niche. This is definitely a fan film right here. When I say fan film, not made by a fan, a film made for the fans. So I'm not going to sit up here and talk about that. You know, that would be arrogant, and that would just, you know, that would be disrespectful in a way. So what I'm here to do is, walking into the middle of this, it just blew me away. I don't know what the happened between that moment they were trying to help these oppressed fish people to this moment I saw this movie, because none of that was there. What the happened? Where's the stupid fish people?
Well, that hasn't been resolved yet. That's still
a thing.
1,000 chapters in and still hasn't been resolved.
Okay.
That's the whole thing about this. One Piece hasn't ended. So a lot of what you're seeing in the movie, you need to catch up because there's characters there that you don't see until the latest arc. And that hasn't even got up to the anime. You know? So,
well, again, hey, people, I'm not even criticizing this. I'm not making fun of it. I'm not making a mockery of this. I come in with nothing but respect for this. But I can't do a review. What I can do, I can just sit back and just report to you what I saw exactly as it unfolded. And for those people who are like me, who don't know what's going on, you know, I'm not telling you go see it, but I'm just saying you make the connections the best way you can. You see,
good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck to all of you. At the beginning, it seems okay. It seems like it's pretty straightforward. The movie opens up with what I recognize. People are sick of pirates. You know, the movie opens up with people talking about just how they hate pirates because, as pirates tend to be, they're being assholes. You know, they're going around pillaging and stealing and killing and people and raping, and people are just kind of like, I'm sick of it. They had one person said, "Give me my," I don't even know what this meant. Somebody said, "Give me my mama back." Somebody kidnapped somebody's mama and he never gave him back. And I, you know, so I got that. I said this kind of harkens back to what I know. That lasted for about 5 minutes.
Oh, dear.
The next thing. They don't even touch on that too much anymore. The next thing that happens right after that, the pirates, I thought they were supposed to be at sea, you know, either being good pirates and fighting the bad pirates going out there and raping and pillaging and whatnot. No, the pirates pulled over to go watch a concert. This pop star, it's this pop star, man, named Uta, UTA, man. They're all sitting around tailgating, barbecuing in the parking lot. And they're all waiting for the show to start talking about, damn, this show's gonna be good, man. You know, we just didn't want to stream it. Man, we wanted to be here to watch it live in concert.
Gotta say, that's one hell of a crowd.
Uta's never done a show in person before.
By the way, I don't even know who these characters are, like this little deer thing right here.
Chopper.
Chop, okay, yeah. I already know that. I know that, but I just kind of like, okay, so they're going to a pop concert with this UTA chick right here. It turns out that she starts doing songs throughout the whole movie. So this is not only some crazy ass pirate adventure. I'm watching a musical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she does songs through the whole thing. Now we have all the pirates showing up to the pop concert, and they're all waiting. And turns out that these are the good pirates. The shitty pirates, the bad guys show up, and they're just kind of like, well, this chick is she's worth a lot of money because she's a pop star.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kidnap her ass and just hold her ransom and get the money.
Yeah, sound like a piratey thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man. But before that even happens, that character's name is Juffy.
Luffy.
I'm sorry, Luffy. And Luffy does all kind of crazy things. He stretches arms like Mr. Fantastic and whatnot. Before they show up, it turns out that what's his name? Luffy. Turns out that Luffy turns out that Luffy and UTA know each other.
俺だよ俺ルフィ
Luffy!
Were they speaking English a second ago?
But see, I saw it in Japanese. There's some clips online that are dubbed.
Oh, okay.
But I saw the one when I went to the theater, it was in Japanese.
Okay.
So I was really confused watching that shit. But turns out they know each other from being kids. They used to have, Mark, you love this. They used to have fried chicken eating contests. So
Why would I love that?
you like chicken, man.
Oh, I'm the only person that likes chicken.
Uti and Uta.
God damn it.
They have fried. Now check this out. They have fried chicken eating contest, and the person that loses has an animal come up and bust them in the ass.
That part is funny. That part is funny.
So, and I wish I had a clip of that. I don't, but
Like a ram or something?
yeah, it was okay. So at first it was a bull.
Oh shit.
She's like, hey, you remember we used to have these chicken eating contests? And he's like, yeah. She's like, we should do it again. And she just whips a bull out of thin air, and the bull's back there waiting, like, yeah, which one you lose? And he always loses because she's about to lose, but then she says, hey, look at this big ass glass of soda that I have. And he's like, oh man, that looks delicious. And he starts drinking it. She eats the chicken. Next thing you know, that bull rams him right up the ass. The next time it was a big ass dog.
Rottweiler shit.
Yeah, dog just waiting in the neighborhood. So they have these chicken eating contests.
I'm sorry, the Weird Al movie doesn't sound so absurd anymore.
No,
No, man. You don't even know how to do this shit.
no. Weird Al would be like, this is too for me. So after he started reconnecting, that's when the bad pirates come in, and of course, Luffy's like, oh shit, do you need some help? What do we need to do for you? And she's like, hey, look, don't worry about me. It's cool, man. And these guys come out looking crazy too, because they're not just pirates, bad pirates. They're like robots and cyborgs.
Oh, damn.
Witches. They
Just everything.
yeah.
Because the thing is that the main plot of the whole story is that there's fruit called devil fruit. So when you eat them, they give you crazy powers. I'm talking elastic. One dude can be sharp.
Okay, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Devil fruit.
Devil fruits. Those are the fruits. That's the power. That's the power mechanic here. That's the power system.
Okay, so
there's a secondary one that confuses everybody, but that's the main
okay.
one.
So
Is that how Luffy got his stretching powers?
Yep.
Yes.
He ate the devil fruit.
because I remember they talked about it, and the devil fruit plays a big part of this. So they all have this devil fruit they eat, and they're coming out of portals and shit. It's almost like the end of the Avengers if they were on acid.
Okay.
If you were on acid watching the end of the Avengers, or the end of Endgame.
Right.
But
Which
it's so
sounds
stupid.
kind of awesome. I never thought to do that.
Imagine taking a hit of acid and watching the end of Endgame. It would look just like this shit right here.
Okay.
So they come out of all these portals and they start trying to kidnap Utah. And she says, look, don't worry about me. I'll be all right because they think they got me, but I got something. They don't know that my songs are so powerful, it can defeat them. What I'm gonna do is, my music is so powerful that all I have to do is wave my arm and I make musical bars up in the air. And she takes the pirates and throws them on the bars like notes, and they get stuck.
Okay.
So they just kind of thought, what happened? Music is too strong, baby.
She has the sing fruit.
The sing fruit. Okay. So she has him all these pirates.
He made that shit up.
He has all these pirates. Yeah.
That shit is real.
It's real.
That shit is real.
She ate some fruit that makes her make the physical manifestation of music. So she takes some pirates and put them up there as notes, and they're stuck. They're like, bitch, I get you. They can't get down. So it turns out though that she didn't stop there, because Uta, she hates pirates, man. She can't stand them. And that even affects her friendship with Luffy, man. But she cannot stand pirates.
Yeah, Luffy's a pirate, right?
Yeah, but that gets in the way of him too, because she can't stand his crew either. Because she says, you know what, I can't. She says, I can't stand pirates, man. And she tells the audience, she's like, listen, everybody who's at this concert, I'm in charge now, and that includes all of y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sing forever. I ain't gonna stop. Pirates ain't gonna have no control over anything anymore. And guess what? Y'all are not either. But don't worry about it though, because again, the music is so strong that I can just make food out of thin air with my music. Oh. And I'm gonna feed everybody. Hey, the kids, you want something to do? I'm just gonna make toys out of thin air for you. And you can play with that. Everybody just stay at the concert and you'll be cool. Everybody's fine.
It's a very Wonderland type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now there's this council of elders who say, well, shit, you know what?
The Golo
It's a group of old dudes that are like, oh shit, that chick at it again. It's like, oh, we know what her real power is, and we got to stop her. They send out a navy to get her because they know that she's a threat, and they're right, because we discover that the reason why she's able to do this is because it's actually all of a simulation. She is able to do this because of this fruit that he's talking about, this devil fruit. She eats it. Her powers are, I can just take over people's minds and souls. Also, and you're gonna love this part right here. Also, I have video conferencing snails that I use to put
that's the technology of the world. Okay, that's very much the technology. That's how they communicate.
That doesn't make it better. That does not make it better.
So she got these snails that are sort of like, television. They're transponder snails, yeah. So they're kind of like, video signals that they send with their eyes. So she's created this virtual world with that. That's how she made the food and everything. But the VR, when she get the people, they don't know that they're knocked out and passed out in the real world, and that she has their souls held hostage.
Oh damn, she's got them in the Matrix.
She's got So now if the Navy has to be careful, because if they kill her, then everybody's soul is just in limbo in some netherworld.
Oh, wow.
Some Freddy Krueger shit.
So are you keeping up with me, Mark?
Yeah. I think I'm there.
Okay.
Hi.
In between all of this, every now and then, just a small creature, a little humanoid bear, or a dog, or a little deer-looking thing would just pop out of nowhere and just... Yeah. Or every now and then, they just look at the screen and go like, That's it.
Well, in that case, it's because Chopper ate the human fruit. So he's a reindeer that got transformed to a human because he ate the fruit.
Okay, so this is why.
There's explanations why. The problem is that it takes 25 years of history to understand this.
Okay.
And it's 25 years of the latest thing. Even at the very end, you won't get the end if you don't know what happened in the latest chapter.
Well, here's the reason why she really hates pirates, because you're like, damn, why should I have the hard on for pirates so much? Turns out that when she was a kid, she was adopted by another pirate named Shanks. And Shanks, she's pissed at him because Shanks took her to a school for musically gifted people and just left her ass there. But not only that, but we're led to believe that not only did he leave her there, but he used her as a decoy, a distraction, so he could kill everybody at that school. Damn. And take all their treasure and just get the hell out of there and leave her there in a burning rubble. So she's like, you know what? To hell with him. I hate pirates. And by the way, everybody's gonna suffer, whether you're a pirate or not. Because I think I know best. She's a fascist at this point. Yeah, she's just taking over. Yeah, so she decides to just take this out on the world.
Okay.
She's so mad. Now, If anybody's watching this and you're confused, let me offer you some dad grass. They also have gummies right now too.
The perfect ad for this.
Yes, people.
man.
Shit, that was me watching this. That was me watching the movie right there.
You saw Frankie and you were like, what the
I feel like it'd be good to have the dad grass before you go see it.
Yeah.
That way
Yes.
you could just mellow out and let it just wash over you.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, please take some dad grass. And now dad grass comes in gummies. So if you don't want to inhale the smoke, or if the tinctures aren't your thing, putting little drops on your tongue, well, they now offer gummies out there. But there are the gummies right there. But all the products are pretty good, man. And I don't want you to mess with me about this because we're not drug dealers here. This is legal, 100% legal, organic, smokable hemp. Relaxes your body, relaxes your mind. And in addition to having new products like gummies out there, I know your dog looking at you sometime like, you know what? I like to have my mind mellow too. I want to relax too. They got CBD for dogs.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
I need to get some.
Yeah, relax your dog.
Give it to
yeah.
the dog, take it to the vet.
No, I was giving her some and I ran out.
Oh, yeah, they got CBD dog bones out there now. Yeah, man.
Puppy.
All their products, there you go, CBD dog bones right there.
That little dog in the back.
I know. He needs it bad.
He does.
He does. All of these, I said, are legal, for 18 and over, depending on where you are. And as I said, it's good for me. They're about to send me some gummies, and I can't wait to get them because I like everything else that they had. I had some of the tinctures the other night. Slept so good. Yeah, I slept too good. Didn't want to get up.
Sure.
But yeah, relaxes you, and they're about to send me some other stuff. But the reason why I like this is because you've heard me say, man, I don't do the hard stuff too well. I don't have Mary Jane out there. I'm stupid with it. I sound just ridiculous. I can't make sentences. I can't stay up. I can't stay awake. Not with that dad grass. Everything I've had from them has put me in a mellow mood. I'm conscious. I'm clear. I'm actually pretty pleasant to be around. I'm eloquent. And when I want to go to bed, at least I think.
In your head.
But then when I go to bed, I'm ready to go to bed. So listen, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to get you 20% off your first order. Let's try those gummies, man. Those gummies actually, we've had a lot of gummy products around here. Gummies are a big thing around here. So go ahead and try those gummies at 20% off. Go to dadgrass.com/toasted to get that 20% off your first order. I want to thank Dadgrass, first of all, for actually making my mind and my body more mellow. I love the stuff. But also, I want to thank them for their support. Hey, I want to thank Mom, too, Mom Grass. And I also want to thank you out there for your support. All right, moving on. Now, the thing is, I'm telling you, and I asked you, Martin, I said, did you get all this?
Well, I had it, but in the time you just did that ad, I think I might have lost some of it.
You just wiped the shit, right? I feel
Oh, Martin, that's a bad spot to be in because I was watching this, and listen, as crazy as it is, I was putting it together. Listen, I'm just going by the movie's logic. If you go by the movie's logic, it makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
That's when the movie said, oh, you trying to make sense of shit. Oh, you think you know things. you think you putting shit together. Okay, all right, we'll see about that. It's like the movie saw me actually relieved that I was understanding what was going on.
Your face relaxed.
Yeah.
You kind of smiling.
Enjoying myself. And then it's like the movie just took my seat and just threw me out of it. I was like, the fuck? And after that,
like
it's something about these anime movies. Right when I start to understand what's going on, yeah, exactly. Right when I start to really get what's happening, they wanna confuse. They don't want me to be happy.
No,
they don't want me to be content. They want me to stay
this
confused.
Movie's not for you. It's for him. Are you him?
No, I'm not.
What are you doing now?
I'm not. But believe me, I'm not complaining. I told you I'm not complaining at all. I'm behind this movie 100%. I respect it. I'm actually having a good time.
They don't care.
No, they don't.
There might be some value for people that haven't spent 25 years of their life watching an anime.
Yeah, for those people, you're fine. For people like me who think I'm just gonna walk in at the last minute and sit down and be like, all right, show me what you got. I'll run things around here now. Huh? What I say? Yeah, man. Because at that moment, right when I thought I was getting it, That's when shit lost its mind and things got insane. Not crazy, things went insane. So let me just start by saying, so a demon comes in. Okay. A demon that can exist between two worlds, and the pirates said, all right, as if we ain't got enough to deal with, in order to defeat Uta, now we got to defeat this demon. That's the way to get to it. Otherwise, the world is lost.
Did she bring the demon?
Didn't have music breaking or something?
It is the most convoluted, because you would think, this is my one complaint with the movie, and this is getting a little bit into spoilers, and I'm really sorry, but there's no way of talking about this movie if you don't talk about this.
Okay.
Is that you would think that with her powers, she might have a demon inside her, right? Mm-hmm. Because, she ate the Sing Sing fruit, so the Sing Sing fruit, because in the world of One Piece, they can transform, they can like awaken. That's what they call it. So she can have an awakened fruit, so she can actually become a deity. Mm-hmm. That's logical. No, so it turns out there's a devil all this time in the island, and because she had the fruit, the devil got attracted to her and gave her notes to sing. And when she sang those,
she conjured the demon. Okay. We already have. But here's the thing, Martin.
Okay, I can kind of get that.
No, but here's the thing: we already have enough going on. We don't need. Believe me, and I say this respectfully because let me just say right now, I did enjoy this. All right, I did. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. I was confused. I enjoyed it, but as much as I didn't know what was going on, I can tell you I knew enough was happening already. Well, we didn't know demon in there.
Right.
That's the last thing you needed. Mm-hmm. You had enough to deal with, but this demon comes up. Okay, so now we got to deal with this shit here. So here's what happens. The demon comes up and the pirates say, all right, all of us, we got to put our bullshit aside, because these pirates fight each other. The good ones, the bad ones, let's put our bullshit aside.
The government, all of us.
All of them. And let's just go ahead and fight this demon. We'll talk about, our beef later on. And at that moment, all these pirates just filled the screen, just fighting.
And that's not even the scene. That's
the closest I could find, and that is crazy right there. And these pirates come out and they start teleporting, shooting lasers,
doing combos, and announcing every thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
My selection slice.
I already know which character it is, but just you saying that.
Oh yeah, they're talking about my selection slice. And by the time they had one character come in talking about my Frankie Flameflower, and I was just sit up there. I was like, I just started. People, it was so much utter chaos going on. I just started laughing. I don't even know. And I don't think I was laughing because I was actually finding it funny. I was just kind of going insane. I was like, it was like I was like the end of in the mouth of madness. I was just movie, I was just
Southern King.
That was me. I was just sitting up there just laughing. I don't know what's happening. I was like, okay. and meanwhile, around me, people knew these characters from somewhere. People knew what was going on somehow, because people around me were, whenever a certain character came on, so it's just like, you're like, oh my God, yes. And I was like, okay, all right. So again, 25 years of history means something to somebody out there. Me just walking in, it's total insanity. But
it's the same as going and watching Endgame, and you didn't watch any of those movies.
Exactly.
It's exactly
you never read the comics, you didn't watch the other movies.
Exactly.
Because the thing that this movie is very popular in Japan because the title. We didn't talk about the title. The title Film Red is regarding one character, Shanks. That's technically who all of this revolves against. A dude that has been in the series and the anime maybe for like 2 hours. And he's one of the most important characters that we don't even know who the he is.
Oh, you know what? When he came on, people were just kind of like, oh, and there was another character that they referred to came at the last minute, and they're like, oh my God, he's here. So, man, people were enjoying this, man. And listen, I also laughed because I think somebody's grandmother brought them, and they were just like me. That poor woman, she was going to the bathroom or something, or she was going to shoot her brains out or something. But I saw her walking, man, and when she was walking, I saw her. She was just kind of like, what the is this? She was just shaking her head. And even when she came back, she couldn't stop looking because she came from wherever from the bathroom or changing her mind about killing herself or something. She came back, she just couldn't stop looking at the screen. She's like, this shit is still going. She's just, yeah, man. Because almost like she said, I gotta get if I have a seizure or something. So, all this made sense to people who saw it, and that was great. I just like coming in because I'm not making fun of this at all. Please don't think I'm looking at this, holding my nose up at it, making fun of it. I'm not. It's a whole other fun experience for me when I walk in not knowing anything about this.
Sure.
This is my LSD.
Yeah.
I have just as much fun probably as y'all do watching this, but it's just fun to watch all these visuals, especially in this, because everything is so outrageous, man. The designs of these characters.
It's beautiful.
It's
very well animated.
Yeah, I mean the designs are so exaggerated.
Yeah.
The proportion of these characters are always funny.
Oda, the mangaka, the creator, is known for that because his style is so unique. You cannot find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
And if you find it, everybody's gonna say, no, that's Oda. You just copy Oda.
Yeah, everybody has these pointy noses, these ornate, just insane costumes. The animation is wild. So, it's just a bizarre thing to watch, and that's the whole new different experience for me. And I'm enjoying it too, just for that. So I might not know the history of it, and one of these days I'm gonna find something that's gonna make me just want to go and read all this stuff. Like I said, watching episodes of this on Toonami, there was a reson why I watched about 8 episodes, because it pulled me in. Me being an animator, and at one time loving anime, it's back when they called it Japanimation.
Right.
Oh
right.
my God!
yeah.
This is 1980, baby. The golden
Yeah,
years.
so I have roots in anime, and so even though I don't understand it, it does take me back to when I was 16 and watching anime all the time, or
Messenger.
What's that?
You were Russian Messenger and shit.
Yeah, man, I loved all the a lot of stuff. So yeah, man, I will continue to go watch these things. I will not know what the happening. But again, that's my experience, and you have your experience. But we all come out having a good time, and that's what matters. So I'm actually glad I saw it. Like I said, nothing else to watch it for the love of animation. So, but I was confused. I am doing drugs next time. That's it. Yeah.
You gotta go with me or Good One or somebody that likes this sort of shit.
Wait, I'm gonna just be talking through the whole thing. Well, this was going on.
No,
Well, see, what happened before was that this guy and they got a rival friend, and you're like, pshh.
Yeah.
Any other anime you might be able to. One Piece is the one that you can't, because every single character is not two-dimensional. It's multifaceted, multi-dimensional. Even the dumbest character in the anime and manga has a backstory of 50 or 15 chapters.
Yeah.
Easily.
Well, there you go, folks. Had a good time. Next time I am doing some dead grass, I'm taking that shit right in there with me. So that's going to be a fun report when I come back.